Okay, I've actually got time to do one more segment here this afternoon. And so this is part 3 of the Declaration of Independence. Very important document to our nation. Unfortunately, people have discounted what our nation was founded upon in more ways than one. Okay, so we are going down here now. That the purpose of government was to ensure that the rights of the people are protected. So we're going to start here with prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. In other words, you don't just change a government because they like blue and you like green. Okay? Listen, we're going to have some disagreements over things, guys, and that's okay. But the one thing that we have to be unified on is what liberty looks like. This is the absolute key to maintaining liberty, is that there has to be unity on what liberty exists of and what it looks like. So government shouldn't be changed out for just stupid causes, okay? And accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. That's where we are right now. This is speaking specifically of where we are in our nation today, the 6th of September 2018. We would rather suffer as slaves than to right ourselves by abolishing the forms of government that are there. If you don't like what I'm saying, turn me off. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, listen up. It is their right. Who is there? The people. It is their duty. Who is there? The people. To throw off such government and to provide new guards for their security, future security. How long do we have to wait? How long should we put up with those in government stealing from us? Listen, how many of you would put up with the same criminal coming into your house week after week and taking 16 or 20 or 30% of your paycheck? How long would you put up with someone following you around every single day, making sure that you've got all your papers in order, and that heaven forbid that you be carrying a gun without a little piece of paper saying that you have the permission of some other human being? Come on, let's break this down to what it is. It's one human being telling another human being what they can and cannot do. Are we children? Or are we men? That's what this is about, ladies and gentlemen. And I know exactly what I'm saying. And I know the end result of revolutions because I've studied history. And I also know that freedom cannot exist without people who are willing to fight and die for it. History teaches us that. Over and again. Over and again. Oh, well, we just can't win. Bullshit. We couldn't win against England either, but we did. I want you to think about that. Study the Revolutionary War on your own. Look at the hardships that those men and women endured in order to have a nation where they could live free from tyranny. Oh, well, I got my car, and I got this, and I got my cell phone, and my cable, and my TV, and I'm just kind of happy with this. I don't mind being too much of a slave. What the hell kind of people are we today? What kind of people are we today that we would allow this to happen? And here's the real kicker behind this, ladies and gentlemen. Every single generation winds up in more and more and more slavery, so that you think it's bad now. What are we leaving our children and their children? They're going to piss on our graves, and I say bully for them, because they are going to absolutely despise us for the America we're leaving them. Good for them. Talked to my daughter today, and I said, you need to teach my grandchildren about liberty, and that it's okay to stand up and fight and die for it. Just today I told her that. Our children need to know what our documents say. And they need to know that it's okay for them to stand up for right. Because if you're not standing up for right, you're putting up with wrong. This was the situation in the colonies. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. See, they had gotten to the point, ladies and gentlemen, of enough is enough. Apparently we're not there yet, because there are just not enough people willing to do what is necessary to restore us to a place of liberty. And don't tell me we can't do it. Well, they got this and they got that, they got every other thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we outnumber them by millions. Our problem is we're either too afraid or we're too wrapped up in self. I want you to let that sink in. Thank you for watching.